Hello everybody, this is Chantel from Creations with Heart with another design team project for ASC Craft Supplies. This is probably one of the most fun projects I've ever put together. It is a Rolltop Box, and I ordered the box from a company called Katz in the UK. I didn't have time to put it together at that time, so I finally did get around to it, and this is what I came up with. I used Mintay's Nightfall papers that came out last year. Let's turn it down and let's see all the beauty of the front. I love that silver rose. There's roses all throughout this particular pattern, and so that silver rose goes great. But I didn't want whoever ends up with this, because I am going to auction this off, to use the rose to lift the desk with, because over time, even though I've got two different types of glues in there, actually 3 different adhesives that might lift off, I put a black ribbon coming underneath from this side. That way the paper would never be going against itself, and so the person should actually be lifting from the ribbon to save any wear and tear. You'll see some lilac pearls in graduated size going down, and on the very front it says there's always, see if I can get it to come in focus, there's always a time for a glass of wine. On the side there's gorgeous purple roses, and purple is my favorite color, and I decided to add pockets. So little expandable pockets to put photos or notes or whatever you want, and they are magnetic, they do have magnetic closures. The back is one of the Nightfall pictures with the roses, and of course this is where the roll top actually begins. And the other side is identical, so both sides are uniform. Let's get to the inside, the fun part. I'm just loving this wood and the special way they put the different colors in the wood. I'm really in love with that. And you simply just lift it. And we're going to pull it forward so you can see that it's even covered on the inside with a seam. It was a 12 by 12 piece of paper that I cut down to 12 by 10, and it fit the full length. So we got all but, I believe, 1 inch of the entire photo on here. Now let's scoot this up. Now the box isn't just a box, because the box has a tray. It was something else trying to figure out how to come up with the measurements for doing this tray. Let's put this out of the way and look at the tray, then we'll come back and finish up the box, because that's too tall. The tray, you'll see, I did what's we call paper quilting in our Facebook group. If you don't know, ASC has a Facebook group called VIP Group. It's a wonderful group. It's a crafting community where you can post all sorts of things in there, not just what you purchase from the store, as long as it's not competing with the store ASC. And we just have a ball. Even the handles are covered, and I painted them with some of the metallic paints. I'll list all the materials and the length. This is the design on the back, and I actually have it upside down. There's a swing over here and some lanterns, and this is the top half of the scene, and the bottom half of the scene is down here. That's the same piece of paper, and that's the bottom half of it back there. And as you go around, this took 2 packs of paper, because I used the front and back of several of the pages. And these are the same, there are 2 scenes in this Nightfall collection, and I used those same 2 scenes. I went round and around. so that it looks like you're looking down into midnight. But I did want you to be able to see the bottom. So I used a different for the bottom, but all of the roses are looking up and not down. And then of course on the bottom, it is also covered. You have this gorgeous scene. Reminds me of the night sky. Just a little creativity. So that is this project. It's a Rolltop Box. And I use Mintay's Nightfall. The silver charm is a blue fern. And like I said, I will link all of the supplies. I hope you enjoyed this project as much as I did showing it and putting it together. It will be auctioned off, so look for it. If you've not joined ASC Auction House, you'll need to do so if you would like to bid on this item. Thank you. And if you like what you saw, please subscribe and hit the like button.